That's all. I gave you a question or answer?
You give me a question.
No, I gave you the answer. Now, in problem statement, what you say, what, where, when, how, all these things you say. Why is that problem to be solved immediately? That is what is stated by business, right? Why is answered by business? What is answered by problem statement, right? Problem statement is particular statement. And I will say that, sir, I want to improve this modification. I will say that. That's all. That's my problem statement. I will say that the improvement in will improve the profit. I will give the justification. Only that much justification I will give you. Will the project sponsor immediately will approve? No. It is the business case will come to my help. He will say that if you don't do this, if what RK has suggested, if you don't do this, right, this is going to be getting you 10 million customers. You are losing the opportunity of selling your product to 10 million customers. If you make this statement, this is a business case. Yes or no? Immediately, project boss will approve it. Hey, please do it. No, we don't want to lose this 10 million. But what I was telling as an RK small project charter, I'm telling you this is the problem. This is the solution. This will improve the product. This will improve the customer service. That's all. But I'm telling you only this much small profit. Right? I can sell it probably instead of 10 rupees, 12 rupees. But what he is telling, instead of 10 million, you will get 20 million products. Right? He is telling 20 millions. What I'm saying is 2 rupees. He is converting it to 20 million. What I'm saying is tangible, right? Intangible profits is bringing. Understand? So that is what is business case. You will have to see to it that the problem statement is converted into business statement and the business project is projected so that everybody, it will make your hair on the head stand up. Right? My statement is simple. They will neglect it. But his statement will make his hair on the head stand up. That's all. We'll go. Oh, we'll do it. Definitely. Yes or no? Right? That is what is business case. That is what you will know. I'll just tell it in a few minutes. Then probably we'll go for lunch. Afterwards, at 4 o'clock, we'll start with the project charter and thing. I think I will almost completed all project charter and SIPOC requirements so that it will be completed in half an hour's time. I'll definitely have half an hour time in the evening after 4 o'clock. We will do it. Now, what is the time? It is 12:40. Another 20 minutes is there. I'll just cover it. Now, these are all the business cases where business man will be interested in it. Because ultimately, you have to quantify it, right? So, new revenue generation. This is operation, right? And then this is the marketing scale. Increase the market awareness, greater market share. Make it 55, not 55. Nobody will be happy. Make it 95, right? And then staff, 100% employee will be there. Because the employees are very important, no? For Google and other places, no, employees are very important. That is why they put every facility they will give you, right? Even in the transportation also, during the transportation also, you can enjoy anything, life, right? Right. And then customer, you will have this. Everything is quantified in the business case, right? Now, features of business case. Strategic need for the project. When I say strategic means long term, right? The project charter will say this is the need. Now I am going to do it. He will show the strategic need for this is important. Everybody will say that why should we do it? Doesn't matter. Yeah, this profit is enough. This sales is enough. No. Then he will say that this sales is enough, but this sales also you will lose tomorrow. That is what he will say, that strategic need for this. If you don't do this, even this sales will go down. And other options also considered, right? We have considered all the options and then only we have come to this conclusion. That also you will say. That will put more pressure on the management. Benefits and time scales. That also will have to say that. What are all the benefits you are going to, strategic benefits, right? How much you get and how long you will have to wait, right? Here they'll be very careful. They'll be very careful in this, right? Business case. Cost, estimates and sources of fund. Who will fund this, right? Project management will always say, I don't have fund here. I'm interested in your project. Your project is fantastic, but I don't have money. Right? In one picture, I think Buddy will say that I'm your brother, man. You want money, but your brother's pocket is empty. Yeah. Right? That's like that. They will say that. But the thing is, you will have to source the fund. No. You can get the funds from them. Right? Float share capital or get long-term debt. Right? They must be in a position to. And then you will have to show that cost-benefit analysis. You get this loan and we'll complete it and we'll show you. Right? Return on investment. Right? These things I taught you yesterday, so you know it. Project name. All these are all contents which you will see even in the project charter. Therefore, let me skip this. If you have any doubt, I'll keep it for a while. In case you have any doubt, you can ask me. Project name, you will say, and project sponsor, who is responsible for that. Project is approved on or revision on, project provider on so and so date. What is the contribution to the business strategy? Current situation does not reflect the best customer service. Proposed system provides timely service and efficiently handles the operations. All these things you can say that. And options considered, I've considered additional team, I've considered dedicated team, I've given providing training, I've providing increasing the given training and all these things. And then benefits, the increased sales, all this quantity also you can say, quantum is required always. And satisfactory customers, improved system technology, and all these things are benefits you can state. Time scale, 3 to 4. I made it for project charter, therefore I'm just showing it as a project charter example. And cost expected return on investment, 9%. If the bank pays only 5%, 9% is always better. And risk, what is the risk involved? I have assumed this sales. That is, if the sales is not materializing, market people should be blamed, right? So marketing should be effective to get this much improved sales, then probably this project will be successful. So all these things are covered in your business case. And project charter. Now, where does the project charter comes? Can anyone tell me here? This is the 15 steps. I have put this also in the manual. Yesterday I was telling that I have not put the 15 steps, the manual. This you can see it in the 15 steps. All these 15 steps you will have to be thorough after the course is over. And you must be in a position to apply and evaluate all these steps. Right? Now, what is the step you are missing? Finalize project charter and HLPM. This is what we are going to do. Right? Finalize project charter and HLPM is high level process mapping. Right? Now, what are the components of the project charter? We'll see. Business case, problem statement, goal statement, scope statement, team members, timeline, budget, cash benefit analysis, NPV. These are all the additional one. 6-pack, they call it. The 6 items that I have told you, first is 6. I'll put together, it's called 6-pack statement, project charter is called. And then 7th and 8th, I'm adding risk, constraints, and assumptions, sorry, this one. These 2, I'm adding it, 8-pack becomes. Okay? Clear? We will see one by one. Okay?
Okay.
Now, business case describes why this project is important to the company. Why should we support this project? That is why I said, why is business case? Clear?
Perfect.
And from time to time, we experience so-and-so metric, pain metric, with the target of this gap. Once again. This gap quantity is mentioned, leads to a COPQ of so much amount, right? This is what is a format. And then I'll give an example also. Example 1, example 2. I will see example 2, right? And reducing the rejection percentage from average 2.8 to 1.0 in production line A. Our project is expected to save 4 lakhs annually by shifting current 3.5 performance. Performance, how are we measuring? Sigma level. 3.4 to 3.8 sigma level, right? Reduce the variation or whatever be it, everything can be converted to sigma level. After demolishing 65% of overall rejections within a time period of 180 days. Everything is answered here. All the details are given here. This
Correct.
is a, right? You can go through this. All you have to answer is fill up the blank here, and then you will get it, right? Time 1 to time 2, pain metric, target metric, and the gap, and then what is that you are going to save?
Lose.
Yes. Yeah. What are you going to lose? Sorry. Thank you. This is how I say that we are learning from you also. This is a teaching learning process, we call it. Thank you very much for reminding me that I'm not boss, right? I know I learned from you. Thank you very much.
That was not the intention, sir.
The problem statement contains a brief description. So now we are coming to problem statement, right? Brief description of the pain being experienced by the organization. Only that pain, right? I'm interested by my hand. There is a problem with my pain. I will say only my hand is paining, right? What business will say? Oh, no, you'll have to take care of that. No, the hand means it will lead to the other hand, lead to the other leg. You'll get paralytic attack, right? Like the business statement will be there. But problem statement is only where I'm concerned. The particular problem only I'm going to state that. And that is why I say it's split into different projects, different problems. Each problem will have a separate project charter. And the problem statement should be related to BOC, right? Customer, you can say either business or customer, right? Internal customer. Must include the current state of the process. In metric is important. Now, what is the philosophy? What cannot be measured cannot be improved, right? Right. So the three philosophies I'll remind you now here. Number one, customer is the king. Number two, metric is more important. What cannot be measured cannot be improved. Number three is only a few defects contribute to maximum loss. Right. Must include the current state of the process in a metric. An example for this. Right. In the last 6 months, 20% of our repeat customers were late. That is in payment. Over 60 days, paying our invoices. That is what is that? The current rate of late payments is up from 10% in 2017 and represents 30%. How big it is of our outstanding receivables? Where it is? That is, outstanding receivables is the place. This negatively affects our operating cash flow by 1,50,000 rupees. Right? It's a concern or a consequence. These are the things. This is what is answered in the problem statement. Again, you go through that. I given a sample statement, some example. I think I posted yesterday. Those of you who have not taken up probably can take it from Alok Nanda. And then the blank statements also are given. 5 blank statements or blank paragraphs. That is what is the project charter. You can submit as one assignment. I'll be very happy. Because one assignment, if I get it, that will show the success of your team. Right? And the goal statement. Goal statement should be specific. What is specific? It should be particular. Only that particular point you should be point blank. And then measurable. Metric should be there. It should be achievable. Finance will come into picture. This is really, I cannot say that I will make the profit from 10 lakhs to 10 crore. No, nobody will agree. Sir, I'll make the profit from 10 lakhs to 15 lakhs. Okay, it's okay, it is achievable, right? I'm just giving you a crude example, but there are experts in it to say that what you are saying is possible or not, right? Okay. And then must include the desired state of the metric identified in the problem statement, right? What is the problem? Current status? What is the gap, right? So this is what we are going to get it at the end of the measure phase. Now, it should be a SMART goal. SMART is this, nothing but this, right? Example, increase, verb is answered. Employee, what you are going to do, increase or decrease? Because profit means increase, cost means, expenses means decrease. That's all. Only these two verbs you should know. Employee motivation survey scores. That is what you are going to increase or decrease. And from what level to what level? That is improvement. And by end of which period? Time period. If you have all these answers, that is time bound, relevant, achievable, measurable, specific, you will get this line, right? All you need to do is common sense. Ask what, why, where, when, how. All these things will answer you. Answers to all the things. If you answer all these things cleverly, you will get a successful project charter and your project will be approved. Now, scope statement. Scope statement, in 2 lines, I can cover the entire thing. My scope includes only this particular department. My scope does not include all other departments. 1 line, everything is covered. I'm protecting myself, right? The scope of the project clearly describes the physical boundaries of the project. Which department, which persons, right? Which area, which products, which category, like this. You can put it anywhere like this. The scope defines what is included and what is not included. Scope can include product families, areas, geographical areas, or departments, or personnels, or any other thing that you can, services, right? Types of service. Example, in scope, account receivable department seated in that particular facility, Chennai or Bombay or Calcutta facility, receivables greater than 1 million rupees, right? Please note, there again you are protecting yourself. Even if it is in the Chennai facility or Seattle facility, if it is less than 1 million, it is not included in the scope. Therefore, it also has to be a SMART statement. With a small line, you cover the entire thing. Out of scope, all other departments, receivables less than 1 million and spot. So this will help you out to make a scope statement, right? Now, team members. So team members, team management should come into your brain immediately, right? Who are all the team members I've said? Project sponsor, he is required because he's going to sponsor the project. He should be your God for the project is concerned, right? And ultimately, you should be satisfied, right? Project champion is going to help you allocate the resources. Project leader, what is the assignment? It is accountability or responsibility. I think accountability, right? Okay, because he is going to have the project members under him, and he's going to allocate the task, right? And then therefore he's accountable, and key stakeholders are there, the team members are there, come under the project leader, and responsibility is the roles and subject matter experts. What is the role? Subject matter experts?
Training.
Consultant, right? Okay, so all these things will come in chat. RACI should come into your mind when you're doing this. The timeline, time also is project contains time component also. The timeline describes the key milestones and when they will be completed, and what are the dates for meeting. And there you can put many consultants or many informers or whatever you want to do. Special cases, hurdles can be discussed, and the project charter can be modified now, because if there is a problem in getting the resources, then this can be brought into the milestone meetings, and then approval can be obtained. Stakeholders have the power to bring you the resources, right? They will order the department head, hey, put your equipment there, or send your person there, and they will send the person. If you go and ask team members, no head of the department will probably allow, right? They will not heed. They will heed only their boss, right? So stakeholders will give the instructions to the head of the department. Immediately they will oblige and do whatever you want. Now, project status, timeline. This timeline is, you all know, Gantt chart or whatever be it, and health should be given here on time or delayed or stopped, right? This is the health of the project. And charter format, as I told you, this is one. Underneath, everybody has to sign. Project sponsor should sign because he is going to approve the project. Financial controller should sign in because he is telling that your budget is okay, it is relevant, it is achievable, and things like that, right? And project leader will accept that. I will go ahead once it is approved. So this is the format, and maximum it should go to 5 pages. And I have given you 1 page, and you can fill it up in 1 page. And additional sheets, if you want, you can fill it up and submit as an assignment before the end of the course. Hope it is clear. Project charter?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Right. Now, what is business case? It is a justification to do the project. Justification for the kind of effort and investment required for this project. This is what is going to motivate the project sponsor to sponsor the project, or CEO to allocate the money. Problem statement. Problem that needs to be solved now, only that we are discussing. Impact of the problem, if it is included, and reasons do not include. Why reason should not be included? Can anyone tell me? Team membership. Somebody was asking, sir, team member, your motivated team leader, how to become? First day he was raising. I said we will discuss, because you should be have the what do you call politeness, not to point fingers at others. If you say that this is the reason, that is the reason, you are pointing fingers at others, right? And another thing is, that is not your expectation. You are not expected to do what it is, right? Why it is happening, right? Okay, right? Nobody will like that reasoning. And then impact of the problem may or may not be significant to justify a business case, right? They will say, okay, you are giving this justification, impact. That impact, I don't mind. It doesn't matter, right? Sir, some people don't like you. They don't mind. I don't mind. Some people disliking me, right? Majority of the customers are liking me. Okay. Now, goal statement. It should be purposeful, outcome and activity to be accomplished should be mentioned there. And target metric should be there, time should be there. If all these are there, result that the unit seeks to produce, that is the target metric and target time. Result that the unit seeks to produce in measurement as well as in time scale. Scope statement, boundaries for the project, stakeholders' expectations and limitations, and team members' limitations. Right? This is because team member cannot question you always. You should do what you wanted to do, right? Because he will be given allocation based on the RACI model. Timeline schedule, starting and finishing schedule for all the activities will be there. It is only purpose is to progress the monitoring of the project, and budget cash benefit analysis. All these things we taught you. You know why? To give the justification monetarily, so that project management will always be interested in this. The risk involved, you know why is it required? To protect yourself, right? And SIPOC, we will see it probably in the afternoon time. I think I will stop with this. 5 minutes pending. Doesn't matter. If you have any doubts, we will go through that. Otherwise, I will take the time at 4 o'clock, after 4 o'clock, to complete the SIPOC and toll gate model. Is it okay? I'll stop sharing for you to raise questions.
Perfect, sir.
Black belts here. Are there any questions? It was a session wonderfully